Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. In a shocking revelation that sent ripples through the Major League Baseball world, New York Yankees manager Aaron Boone has reportedly made an explosive statement behind closed doors. Cody Bellinger, the once celebrated outfielder, is contaminating the locker room. Yes, you heard that right. A man who once took home the National League MVP and helped lead the Dodgers to postseason glory is now being labeled as a negative influence in the most storied franchise in baseball history. According to team insiders, Boone's frustrations boiled over after weeks of internal strife, odd energy, and, as he allegedly put it, a draining presence that's affecting team chemistry. It's not just about performance on the field anymore. It's about presence, attitude, and what's being described as a toxic vibe spreading throughout the Yankees clubhouse. Boone, known for his relatively even-keeled demeanor and unwavering support of his players, apparently reached a breaking point following a closed-door meeting with Yankees veterans. Several players reportedly voiced concerns about Bellinger's aloofness and lack of emotional investment in the team's highs and lows. One veteran, according to anonymous sources, went as far as to say that it feels like Bellinger is playing for himself, not the pinstripes. That's a serious accusation in a clubhouse built on pride, legacy, and sacrifice. Boone, in turn, is believed to have echoed those sentiments to Yankees brass, describing the situation as unsustainable if the team wants to maintain a winning culture. It's a narrative nobody saw coming, especially considering the buzz that surrounded Bellinger's signing in the offseason. The Yankees fan base, as passionate and opinionated as any in sports, has already begun to splinter. On social media, the responses are polarized. Some fans are defending Bellinger, pointing to his clutch moments and gold glove caliber defense. Others are furious, calling for him to be benched, traded, or worse, sent to the minors. This isn't just a tabloid story or clubhouse gossip. It's a genuine cultural flashpoint in the Yankees season. As fans look to Boone for answers, they're met with subtle facial tics and deflections in post-game interviews. It's clear he's holding something back, and perhaps protecting the bigger picture. But for how long? The tension comes at a critical moment in the Yankees campaign. Hovering just above .500 and struggling to gain consistency, the team can't afford distractions. They got a pitching rotation still finding its rhythm, a bullpen that's been overused, and now, potentially, a clubhouse fissure that could derail everything. If the friction with Bellinger escalates, or worse, if it spreads, this could be one of the most dramatic implosions the Bronx has seen since the infamous A-Rod years. The stakes are sky high, and Boone is caught in the middle. A player's manager forced to make a hard call on a big-name acquisition. Let's not forget the expectations that came with Bellinger's arrival. He was supposed to be the spark, the comeback story, the former MVP rediscovering his magic under the bright lights of Yankee Stadium. But what's been unfolding is far from that script. While his numbers are decent, they're not game-changing. More concerning is the growing perception that he's detached from his teammates, from the fans, from the very mission of this team. When Boone says a player is contaminating the roster, it's not just a jab, it's a cry for urgency. And in a clubhouse filled with big personalities and even bigger ambitions, that kind of rift can spiral quickly. Behind the scenes, there's talk of leadership meetings intensifying. Team captains and long-tenured players are reportedly taking the lead, trying to reinstate the sense of unity that's made the Yankees an institution. Sources say there was even a heated conversation between Bellinger and another outfielder after a recent loss, with shouting heard from behind the clubhouse doors. This isn't just some minor disagreement. It's a cultural clash. The old-school grind of the Yankees tradition versus what's being seen as a more passive, individualistic attitude for Bellinger. And Boone, ever the player's advocate, is now wearing the burden of mediator and enforcer. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. So what happens next? Trade rumors are already swirling, even though it's early in the season. Could the Yankees actually look to move Bellinger before the deadline? It sounds unthinkable, but in a results-driven business, especially in New York, anything is possible. Boone's comments may very well have set the tone for a future move. And if the front office believes this rift could sabotage a playoff run, they might pull the trigger faster than anyone expects. This wouldn't be the first time a high-profile player wore out his welcome in the Bronx, and it certainly won't be the last. Cody Bellinger, for his part, hasn't responded publicly to the rumors. He's appeared in recent games with a neutral expression, speaking in generalities during media availability and sidestepping any questions about team dynamics. Some interpret that as professionalism, others as detachment. The truth probably lies somewhere in between. But one thing is undeniable: the energy is off. And in baseball, where rhythm and cohesion are as important as talent, that kind of discord can't be ignored for long. Boone knows it. The players know it. And now, the fans know it too. In the coming weeks, eyes will be glued not just to Bellinger's batting average, but to his interactions in the dugout, his body language, and how the team rallies, or doesn't, around him. Boone's next move might define this season. Will he double down and reintegrate Bellinger into the team's core? Or will he push for a radical change to preserve the team's culture? One thing's for sure, this is no longer just about stats. It's about chemistry. It's about identity. And in the Bronx, those things matter just as much as wins and losses. Whether this story ends with a comeback arc or a trade that shakes the league, the message from Aaron Boone has been loud and clear. The Yankees have no time for passengers. In a league where every game counts, and in a city that demands nothing less than excellence, there's simply no room for disruption, no matter how big your name is or how shiny your trophy case looks. If Bellinger wants to stay in pinstripes, he may need to do more than hit home runs. He might need to win back the heart of the clubhouse. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.